Finnish ice hockey star Janne Puhakka killed in homicide at 29. Body discovered in police operation in Tampere rare residential area. Finnish exports to Central Asia surge amid Russian sanctions loopholes. Age discrimination in hiring. Finnish pension system discourages employers. Janne Puhakka, a former Finnish ice hockey player, passed away at the age of 29 in a homicide that occurred on Sunday evening at his home in Henta, Espoo. According to police reports, Puhakka was shot and killed by his partner, 66-year-old Norwegian veterinarian Rolf Nordmo. The incident was reported after an emergency call from a local resident around 8 p.m. Initially, the case was investigated as manslaughter, but by Monday afternoon, the charge was elevated to murder due to the calculated nature of the crime and its particularly brutal execution. Although police have not disclosed many details about the motive or number of shots fired, they confirmed that the suspect has been arrested and is currently in custody. The couple had lived together in a house in Henta for 10 years. Puhakka was the first ice hockey player in Finland's SM Liga to publicly come out as gay in 2019. Before his death, Puhakka participated in the reality TV show Pedo Liset and made it to the final round. However, the television station cancelled the airing of the final episode due to his sudden death. The case has shocked the public not only in Finland but also in Norway, with major newspapers like NRK and Dagbladet extensively covering the story. On Monday afternoon, a notable police operation took place in the Närkarlar area of Tampere. According to a reporter at the scene, a body was removed from the yard of a residential building, which had been cordoned off by the police. The Central Finland police have yet to provide further information on the matter, but specific details are expected to be released on Tuesday. The incident was first reported by Iltalehti, a Finnish newspaper. In the first half of 2024, Finland's exports to Central Asia surged, primarily due to goods that were on the sanctions list against Russia. Despite the closure of the eastern border, disrupting the main route to Central Asia, exports to countries like Kazakhstan increased by 59%, Armenia by 100%, and Kyrgyzstan by a staggering 1,433%. Many of these goods were reportedly redirected to Russia through these countries, violating EU sanctions. Experts believe this is a mix of both legal and illicit trade activities. One significant aspect of Finland's pension system is that it can discourage companies from hiring individuals aged 50 and over. The primary reason is that if an employee retires due to health reasons, the company's costs rise significantly. This has led employers to prefer hiring younger workers to avoid financial risk. The Finnish government has adjusted the pension system to encourage companies to hire older workers by reducing the financial burden for employers who hire those aged 55 and over. A recent study shows that children from low-income families are twice as likely to be bullied compared to those from affluent families. Immigrant children face similar bullying risks, regardless of family income. Children's Ombudsman Eleanor Pekkarinen expressed concern that while the results are not surprising, they are still alarming. Children from low-income families often face daily challenges, while immigrant children encounter discrimination both at school and in society. Pekkarinen emphasized that negative stereotypes about poverty often stem from the attitudes of adults in the family. Children easily pick up and mimic adult behaviors, bringing them into school life. She urged parents and schools to educate children on empathy and avoid negative perspectives to prevent bullying based on social differences. The number of male gynecologists in Finland has been declining significantly in recent years. The main reason is that many women avoid seeing male doctors, making training and development in this field challenging. Juuso Iso Tarlo, a male gynecologist and reproductive specialist at Turku University Hospital, noted that he had already noticed many female patients' hesitation during his student years. While fewer patients refuse him now as a specialist, the issue remains widespread. Patients have the right to decline treatment by a male doctor, and the reason may be related to religious, cultural, or previous negative experiences. In sensitive situations like these, Iso Tarlo often thoroughly explains the examination process and allows patients to pause or switch to another doctor if they feel uncomfortable. Statistics show that the number of male gynecologists has been steadily decreasing. In 2000, there were 72 male doctors in the field, but by 2021, the number had dropped to just 40, while the number of female doctors increased significantly. This raises questions about gender equality in healthcare, as male doctors struggle to gain practical experience due to female patients' reluctance. Logging in the Värriö old-growth forest in Salla has caused a divide in public opinion. Greenpeace accused Rovaniemi-based energy company Värriö of violating regulations by purchasing wood from this ancient forest to produce heat energy. Environmental activists have organized protests demanding an end to logging in the area. Conversely, some forest owners like Zuckar Aller argue that logging in Värriö provides crucial revenue for shared forests. Aller pointed out that Värriö's forests have been boycotted by timber buyers, causing economic damage. Värriö, through director Christian Gulston, insisted that all wood purchases comply with the law. Currently, logging has been paused pending an independent expert evaluation. Activists continue to call for the protection of old-growth forests and urge Rovaniemi, Värriö's owner, to find more sustainable solutions for heat production. Recently, in Kirkkonummi, Finland, a significant number of reports about wolf sightings have sparked debate in the community. Since March, there have been nearly 80 sightings, and social media groups are flooded with images of these encounters. One notable incident involved a resident walking their dog in the morning, only to encounter a wolf. Wolves have also been spotted near schools, causing students to remain indoors. The primary reason for wolves approaching residential areas is the large number of deer living in the region, which serve as an attractive food source. However, a hunting ban on wolves, enacted in 2016, has made the animals less fearful of humans, leading to more frequent encounters. Sarmi Salo, a hunter and local resident, expressed concern about using dogs for hunting, fearing they could become prey for wolves. He also worried that this might reduce the number of deer hunted, further increasing the wolf population in the area. While many are concerned, some believe that encounters with wild animals should be accepted rather than overreacted to. Others suggest relocating wolves away from populated areas instead of killing them, as the best way to maintain balance between humans and nature. In the 1990s, the Satanic worship movement became a shocking societal phenomenon in Finland. Author Katri Ylinen, in her new book Satanic Panic, explores how fear and hysteria over this phenomenon spread across the country. Sensationalized reports and rumors about youth groups worshipping Satan, performing brutal rituals, and even killing each other terrified the public. Some media outlets, such as MTV's Crime Reporting, fueled the panic with stories of blood drinking and human sacrifice. Despite the sensational stories, actual evidence of satanic worship activities was scarce. However, social panic, fueled by an economic downturn and a sense of insecurity in the community, allowed the movement to thrive. Water levels in Lake Koiterare, located in eastern Finland, have been fluctuating unpredictably, reaching their lowest point in decades this October. The primary cause is the volatility of the electricity market and wind energy. Lake Koiterare has become a balancing reservoir for energy regulation, causing water levels to fluctuate based on energy demand. Residents and cottage owners along the lake have struggled to adapt to these unpredictable changes. These fluctuations have altered the landscape and affected the local ecosystem, raising concerns within the community. The Chicago International Film Festival is celebrating its 60th edition this year. The documentary Children of the Coniferous Forest by director Virpi Suutari has been selected in the documentary category. The film addresses forests, environmental protection, community, and the meaning of nature. Additionally, this year's In Focus section spotlights Finnish cinema, organized in collaboration with the Finnish Film Foundation. Other notable films at the festival include The Madman's Love by Mikar Kauri's Markki, Rocket by Mia Turvo, and Juho Kuosmarnen's trilogy of silent films. The festival runs from October 16 to 27.